With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hey, set 53!
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Hatchet, hatchet.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Get out of here, let's go. Hey, check it. Go stand it.
From the 27, Brady. Short little throw to Ebron. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Brady going to try and throw on third down. Ebron's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. This is one thing you can't do with Tom Brady. Let him get in a rhythm, let him get rolling early.
Every time you talk about Tom Brady or any other great quarterback, you always talk to the defensive guys and say, you got to get him off his spot. What they mean by that is when you go back 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop, and they just hit the same spot, and then they're set up to throw the ball, get them to move a little bit, get them to hold the ball. And the pressure that affects just about any quarterback, right up the middle. Remember the Super Bowl? Atlanta's best success came up the middle pressure, what we call gut pressure.
From just shy of midfield, Brady throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he connects with Ebron. And at the Ravens 33.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. Early going, he's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Again, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
At their own 20-yard line.
Check. 93's the mic. You ain't going nowhere.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. To throw is Wilson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. A good pickup there at 22. A give to the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
They go play action with Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Check safety.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Here we go.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Check it.
Play action, now it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They go play action now. Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
You got him. You got him. Hey, Alabama.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady, he'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
66.
Shotgun now for Brady. Touchdown, Packers. Eric Ebron there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And he is a reliable. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380. Come on.
Watch.
Hey, Alabama. Watch me hit.
On first down, Brady. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Right there.
Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Get that ball. Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, hit.
Now Brady.
All day.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
There we go.
A 16-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum, but you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Mike 20.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume.
Ready? AT Gator.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Young on 3rd down.
It's going to be a long day.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Steve Young. And this is incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunky yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Packers 14, Texans nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is going to be Packer football. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Ebron caught left side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards, first down, Packers. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ready up. 3's the mic. 93's the mic. Hey.
On first down, Dickerson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down now, Dickerson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They go play action with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The tackle made by Devin Bush. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 3. 18 Gator. 18 Gator. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson being chased out left. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and... Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now this now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
58, right over.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones.
Here we go.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Let's go.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Brady now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Brady. That's complete to Sharp. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. Again, they'll throw with Brady. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Double up, double up.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Brady now on 1st down.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw them.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 6 yards away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.